I have a story time for you guys. Karen is back. Karen. I know if you're new here, you're probably very confused at this point, but yeah, Karen is back. Yesterday, I was just scrolling and I saw the same fireplace that I currently have on my living room. She started just pulling the fireplace in pieces.
Keep my hand in the fire. Won't learn my lesson till I let it burn, but never lose my desire. Had it from the moment that I felt my first love. I knew I'd never get enough of you. I'll take the risk like I'm bulletproof. Shots in my heart, but it bleeds the truth. A part of every little thing I do, like a tattoo. Just like a tattoo. I'll always have you. Ooh, like a tattoo. Just like a tattoo. I'll always have you. Ooh. My inhibitions fade away. Can't think with my head, my gut won't let me change. Try to deny, but you beg me to taste. If I end as the loser, it'd be worth the game. Cause I can never get enough of you. I'll take the risk like I'm bulletproof. Always on my heart like a tattoo. A part of every little thing I do. Like a tattoo. Swear every time is the last time I let you get up under my skin. I wanna let the ink dry, but wanna try till it's right. Here we go again. If I am love and love is I need you more than I would admit.
Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Jocelyn and I'm so excited for this vlog. I know I say this in every single vlog, but this one is, trust me, a very good one. I just made my coffee today, as you guys saw, and I wanted to try the Hershey syrup caramel. I know a lot of people like to put these on their coffees, and it's kind of wanted to try out. I know I'm not in the position to be pretty much like doing a lot of sugar, but it's the time of the year. It's just the time of the year. It's fall and all I want is just sweet stuff and pumpkin and all of that. So this is a pumpkin cold foam and also a pumpkin whipped cream. So good. Oh my god. So tell me why I was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace as I always do, and I generally not looking for anything. And I say this in many videos before. People are always asking me like how you get lucky with some stuff. I honestly just go with the mentality of not really looking for anything, and I just use Facebook Marketplace at this point as a hobby. Like every hour, every 2 hours, you know, if Instagram or YouTube is very boring, I just go back and just scroll and see what's up. And sometimes they have the same listings for a long time, so I get bored and I log out. So yesterday I was just scrolling and I saw the same fireplace that I currently have on my living room. This one right here, that I get so many questions about. If you guys are just tuning in, other people are being asking me for this fireplace. I got it off from Facebook Marketplace, and honestly I think it's the only way to get it, or offer all or Craigslist at this point. One of you guys subscribers got the same fireplace like me, and she asked the person where this fireplace is from, and the person told her that is from Big Lots. Now I did my Google Lenses thing that you guys know I like to use Google Lenses to kind of like give me the results of what I'm looking for to see if I'm getting a good deal or not, and it's nowhere to be found. So I'm gonna assume that it's from Big Lots, but it's probably been out of stock for a while, or they just discontinue it, because even when I go to Big Lots website or just looking randomly to see, you know, where website they point me at, is nowhere to be found. So I'm here thinking about, I kind of want the same fireplace in another space. It can be in my second bedroom. I keep talking about our future office. I know it's been kind of like we're not even near to start. I mean, that room is so messy right now. Like it has so many decor for years and things that I don't really need. So that room is gonna be definitely another project for another day, because I'm just so focusing now on holidays, trying to get everything situated, and probably next week I can start kind of like tackling on that room and start posting things on Facebook Marketplace, and some stuff I just gonna drop that on Goodwill just to get rid of it, honestly, because it's just taking so much space and it's things that I don't really need anymore. I don't like like it anymore and stuff like that. So yeah, we need to talk on that room very badly. Anyways, going back to the fireplace. So I was thinking about, you know what, like I really would like to have the same fireplace if I'm blessed to find the same one, and just have it probably in our bedroom or in an office space, you know. So as soon as I got to Facebook Marketplace, I wasn't even like tapping fireplace or anything like that. And the thing is that, you know, the more that you click stuff, I know sometimes I save fireplace even though I don't need them. I just save them just to see what else pop. And with all these AI things going on, you know, I'm pretty sure, you know, the more that you click something or you save something, automatically it's gonna read that that's what you're looking for. So you start getting listings of the same thing, which is very smart, honestly, because again, I got in, I didn't look for fireplace and I saw it. As a tip that I always mention in my channel is that if the person is far away, you can always ask for delivery, but just be willing to pay something extra, of course, because the person gonna lose money if she just deliver it to you and you don't pay anything extra than somebody that is willing to just get it out, right? So I texted her yesterday and I was like, hey, I'm willing to pay extra if you are able to deliver it to me. And she was like, where? And I told her like I'll leave like an hour away from her. She said, oh, that's fine, I can be there tomorrow. I say, say less. So she got the fireplace for $250. Honestly, that's such a great steal. I mean, these fireplace, I don't think you guys can really see how massive it is. Like, it is so big. I'm about to step back. It is so big, y'all. Like, it's not even a joke. It's so massive. I love the color too because it's this limestone that is very trendy right now. I'm all about the modern fireplaces. I know people have fireplaces like they are on the wall, they look like a long TV, and even me, I always been gravitating towards that. But it's something about the traditional fireplace, you know, like something like this. I love it a lot. So I'm getting my second fireplace today. She's gonna deliver it to me around 1:30. I told her no rush, I'm gonna be here all day, but I kind of wanted to set up a time because it's been situations where I say, hey, I'm gonna be free all day, and the person just take forever, or person ended up just selling it to somebody else. So it's always something. So she said she's gonna deliver it to me around 1:30. I'm so excited, y'all. Like, it's literally right now what, 8:30. I texted her this morning very early around 7 my address. I didn't send her my address yesterday because I wanted to make sure I really wanted it, you know. I just don't want to throw money like that, you know. So I was like, okay, let me think about it. I asked Terrence and he was like, yeah, I think you should get it. Yeah, like the fireplace is, first of all, it's hard to find, you know, but it just goes so perfect with your aesthetic. So it doesn't matter if it's in my bedroom, if it's in the office. My apartment is pretty cohesive when it comes to my style. So yes, y'all, she said she got it for like 10 years. That's what she said, and it works. She said it works perfectly, there's nothing wrong with it. So if you had your eyes on this beautiful, amazing fireplace, snatch it up, okay? Snatch it up, you're not gonna regret it. It's such an amazing piece. It's such an statement. And people that have been coming in here, as far as like the maintenance guys or my friends, you know, people that come over, they always gravitate towards this statement piece. It's huge, but also has so much character, and it just looks so good. It looks so good. So that's the major update, and I wanted to drop the bedroom makeover today for fall edition, and I'm kind of like going back and forth because this is definitely a major update, like adding a beautiful fireplace. Right now the fireplace that we have in our bedroom is the one that I used to have, which is the black one, which is fine. That one can go to the office, this one can move to the bedroom. But I was thinking about how I'm gonna connect my content, because last vlog that you guys probably saw at this point, it was like days later after all my fall decorations went up. So I hope that didn't cause any confusion. I was just vlogging at the same time that I was filming, just to catch up with content. But yeah, I think the bedroom makeover for fall edition is gonna come up after this vlog, hopefully, fingers crossed, or it probably come up before this one. I mean, we will see. We will see. It's just a few things that I really want to get for the bedroom, maybe like new sheets, maybe new comforters, so they're not here yet. So I might just put on standby the fall makeover for the bedroom. But yeah, I'm so excited. The fact that we're getting the same fireplace in our bedroom, I seriously can. So for this one, I pay $360 or $380, something like that, which is not a bad price. She got it listed before for like $500, and I think it's worth it. But yeah, she sold it to me for like around $360 or 380, something like that. But with the U-Haul and all of that, you guys, I ended up paying so much money because U-Haul can be expensive when you add the miles, when you add the gas, and then you had to keep then $100 on deposit plus another 100 or 200. Like the whole thing came up so expensive, like more expensive than the Fireplace. So that's why I was like, hey, if this Fireplace is for me, I just gonna shoot my shot and see if she's able to deliver it, because I'm gonna pay her for the delivery because she's like an hour away. So yeah, I'm thinking about giving her between $60 or $80 for the delivery, just because I really appreciate her for doing that. But even that, it doesn't come across to how much I pay for the U-Haul, the time that I ended up picking this up. So I still winning, you know. So I'm very excited. I was like, if it's for me, she gonna deliver it to me. If it's not for me, it's fine. I'm not gonna be greedy. I already have one. So very excited. She's coming in at 1:30. So that's when I'm very hyper. I was like, let me prepare my favorite coffee. I also need to catch up on some vlogs that I have pending for you guys, which again, at this point, this is kind of backwards, but you guys probably saw all these videos already, which is the chicken stew that I did and all that. So I'm very excited, y'all. I'm very excited. Yes, that's the major update for today. I need to go to the Amazon locker. They delivered my pillow covers yesterday around 1:20, but I got caught up with filming and editing and all that, so I was like, whatever, at least it's delivered and it's fine. So yeah, I'm about to pick it up in a minute, because when they put it on the locker, you had like 3 or 4 days, and then after that they take it back. So I'm about to grab it today. I think I selected good pillows this time. I was able to cancel, I forgot to mention that because I don't think I mentioned in my last video. I might did, but I was able to cancel the other pillows because they said that it was about to arrive the next day. That's when I wanted to do the bedroom makeover. It didn't happen. Then after that, they say it's gonna arrive like 3 days later, and then after that they extended for like another week. I was like, no. So I canceled that order, which I was able to do so because at first when I tried, they denied it. So I was able to cancel the order and put a new one, which I think I got a better option, honestly, when it comes to the pillows. Okay, so oh my gosh, yeah, these are the ones for sure. So these are the ones that I purchased for the bedroom, and these are pillow covers. Now you can see because it's getting more darker. This is the actual color, which I'm here for it. It's the beautiful terracotta. Actually resembles a lot to these ones right here. So I got these pillows from Target. They are massive. Let me show you real quick. Okay, so I had these pillows. These are 24 by 24, I believe. They are huge, and these are the ones that I used for my bedroom. So I was thinking about, okay, I really wanted to change it up. So I'm learning my lessons, y'all. Y'all be in my comments all the time like, girl, just get pillow covers. Like, you here spending so much money on pillows, and trust me, I learned my lesson. Like, sometimes it's very tempting, but yeah, some pillows, I'm gonna be honest, if I like them and I like the insert and I like the quality, I'm gonna pick it up. But I'm trying to get into the pillow covers again. I used to, now thinking about it, but I don't know, y'all. I don't even know. Fall is in 4 days as we speaking, because it's on September 22nd. So I'm very excited. I'm here for the vibes. I'm here for all like the cool weather, for pumpkins, for the candles. We've been having such an amazing time, y'all. Like, me putting my content ahead, we've been able to actually like do date nights and stuff like that, which it sounds like, girl, like you should always have that. But YouTube can take sometimes a lot of time when it comes to editing and stuff like that. So yeah, we've been able to watch some series. We've been just hooked with You. If you guys don't know that series, I mentioned it before in my channel. I love it a lot, and I put him in and he liked it as well. So we've been watching You for the past few days, and just I did the chicken stew that day, so it was amazing. We also had leftovers yesterday, and we still have more left. So it's been amazing. Oh my god, it's been amazing. Candles on, fireplace going, and this is fall for me. Fall is like a vibe, and personally I like to romanticize every single season. So anyways, I'm about to catch up on some editing that I had to do. I'm gonna give you a close-up of the fireplace just in case if you are new here, so you know what I'm getting, because in every single picture that I see when they post it on Facebook, it just looks weird. It looks low-key ugly. Like, I was debating the first time, but I'm about to show you guys how it looks just in case if you're new here. But yeah, I'm getting the fireplace today. Okay, so here is the fireplace that I got from Facebook Marketplace, and I'm getting the same one today. And this has been a start in my YouTube channel. Since I posted it on my YouTube, everybody's been looking for it. Like, people are like, oh my god, I need that fireplace. Can I get the link? Can I get this? And I'm like, unfortunately, it's no link. And now that I know what I know, which apparently is from Big Lots, it seems like they discontinued it. And again, putting together the fact that she said she got this fireplace for over 10 years, it kind of makes sense. So if you are able to get your hands on these fireplace, do yourself a favor. Ignore this modern fireplace. They look cute, trust me, I'm here for it. But it's something about a traditional fireplace like this that just make everything so cozy, and I don't know, I love it. I love this fireplace a lot, and I'm so excited I'm getting the second one. So the one that I'm getting today, I don't know how it looks. Hopefully it looks good. On picture it looks like everything is in perfect condition, but I don't know. So hopefully everything is good. But yeah, this is the fireplace, y'all, and again, I just love the vibes here. If you guys missed my living room tour or decorate with me fall edition, I will link it down below. All my fall stuff, I will link it down below so you guys can go back and check them out. We got the fireplace and we have a story time. Okay, so as you guys saw, I was really excited this morning to get my fireplace. Yes, I have my fireplace, just to get it out of the way. She didn't specify on her listing. This has scratches and is low-key very damaged. At the end, she mentioned that the fireplace has some pennies. Like, she mentioned that she had kids and they put some pennies or quarters, you know, in the fireplace. Even when we lift it, you can hear the coins. And that's all right, but like, the fireplace is in very bad condition in my opinion. You guys know I sell things on Facebook Marketplace, and I try to be very transparent in order to sell my things, so whenever the person come in, they don't get surprised about what they're getting. So she never talked about their damages, she never talked about the scratches, she never talked about anything, and she only had one picture. So honestly, with the only one picture that I saw, it seems like it was in good condition, and I kind of blame myself because I didn't really ask further, because I mean, it's a fireplace. What you can do, how much damage you can do in a fireplace, it's just to put it there. You know, I asked her she can deliver it to me. That's when she said, yeah, I can meet you tomorrow and blah blah blah. The thing is that I'm here with my little cart to go outside just to place the whole fireplace, because we already know how this fireplace was. And she said, I'm here in a Honda, so I'm not too good with cars, but I was like, okay, it must be like a pickup truck or something. So when I go and I'm walking around trying to find the car, she come out from literally a car, like a Honda car, and I thought she was probably waiting for somebody to have a truck or something. So she's like, oh yeah, it's me, hi. She started just pulling the fireplace in pieces. Mind you, I paid her $50 just because my boyfriend said just keep it on the $50. I know it's an hour, but I don't think she need more than that. I mean, with the gas, it will be fine. I was like, okay. I was about to give her between $70 or $80, to be honest, because, you know, just to be considerate, the fact that you drove all the way here, I really appreciate that. So if it wasn't for my boyfriend that he keep it on the low, he's like, no, just keep it on 50. I think it's enough for the gas, and okay. I was like, okay. So she's pulling the fireplace in pieces, and me and Terrence, we just like looking at each other, you know, and we are trying to figure out how to put it on the cart, because we're using the little cart, like you guys probably saw it, the blue one that it helps to like move things that they're really heavy. And you know, she's pulling like the tools over here and literally the whole fireplace in pieces. And in my mind, I was like, if that's how you guys was about to do it, I could literally just drive, because that was never the issue. I generally just wanted to save some money from the U-Haul, you know. So if they was about to just like dismantle the whole thing, I could easily just make the drive an hour and pick it up. That was never the problem. But I assume that these people have a pickup or something, and they were about to deliver it to me, just the whole thing. Y'all, Terrence's face, he's not even on camera right now because he is really upset, because he believed that I got low-key scammed, because she never specified the damages. She never specified, you know, that she was about to dismantle the whole thing. And yeah, I mean, it was very dishonest.
Pennies inside the heater.
Yeah, it's pennies inside the heater, as he said. And you know, I know Terrence don't want to put this today, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try my best to put it up together, because at this point I don't know if I'm missing some pieces, you know. And it's very unfortunate. I mean, even my boyfriend said she don't even deserve the $50. I mean, honestly, she was very dishonest. She never told you the damages. I'm gonna show you guys in a little bit so you guys can see. But you know, I'm gonna try my best to work this out, and if not, I just can easily do like a DIY. I do love how big this fireplace is, regardless how it looks, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best to save what I have and go from there. This is a lesson. As you guys know, I'm a Facebook Marketplace queen, and 90% or 95% at this point of my apartment is from Facebook Marketplace. A lot of things that I own are from Facebook Marketplace, and so far I've been having great experiences. So this is the first time that I feel like you know, I have somebody very dishonest. And the worst part is also that every time that I sell something, especially a furniture piece, me and my boyfriend, we always help the person to put it up. And you know, she see like we are struggling to put everything in a little cart because we didn't expect the fireplace to be in pieces. And low-key, I was kind of like assuming that she probably was about to offer herself and say, oh, don't worry about it, I can help you grabbing this piece, at least to go to the elevator. And y'all, she literally just put all the pieces there and she said thank you, and she just drove off. She didn't even wait or anything. And I was like, she must be desperate for money. And also she probably just thought like our reaction, it wasn't like we were too excited for it, that she was probably like, they're probably gonna change their mind, so let me dry off. Honestly, I should have just said, you know what, I don't want to thank you. You didn't specify these things, but that can be kind of dangerous because this person know where I live now and all of that. So, and again, I think I can save the piece. I will show you guys the damages and we're gonna try to put it together. Hopefully I'm not missing any piece because that would be another problem, honestly. She said she had this fireplace for 10 years, I can tell. And then she said she had kids, no shade, but I know when these kids involved, these are the results. So she's talking about pennies in the fireplace. I'm actually scared to use the heater if I want to, just because that's metal inside. Yeah, I will show you guys a little bit not too happy about it. I honestly just wanted to have the whole piece together and put it just like that on my bedroom. Now I had to figure out to put this together. We don't have instructions. It's like so messy, so messy. Like, I just don't like dishonest people. Like, just keeping a buck, like, hey, I gotta dismantle the fireplace, you just had to put it up when I get there. Okay, that's fine. Or actually, I can pick it up myself. The dry was never the issue. I just assumed that the whole fireplace was about to be complete. Y'all, it's okay. We're learning and it's experiences. However, I still love the fireplace. It's such a great piece and I think I can do something nice with it. So let me show you guys the damages. It is bad. So here are the pieces of the fireplace. They do have like a smell. I don't know if they are smokers, but it kind of had like a little smell like that. So that's another thing. I'm gonna have to clean all of this, but let me go to the other side because it's gonna be hard to see. But I mean, these are the pieces, literally. Like, we didn't know how to even carry this thing. And again, I was assuming that she will offer herself and say, oh, I can help you, because she can tell like we were struggling to put everything together to make it work. And she just drove off. Like, she just took the money, drove off, and it is what it is. So it's gonna be hard to show you guys the damages right now, but this is just like a sneak peek of how everything looks. Very scratched, very damaged, and this is something that I wouldn't care if she at least tell me, so I could at least negotiate the price, you know. But she never say anything. Here you guys can see how cheap are the wood right here. I mean, this is just this part because these are facing down, you know, but the top is destroyed completely. And the insert as well, you know, like the actual fireplace, the buttons look like somebody bite them or something. I'm about to show you guys in a minute. So this is the insert, and I don't know if you guys can see here on the buttons. They look very rough, and these come with a remote, and of course we don't have the remote either. So yeah, it's very unfortunate. Like, I mean, we're gonna try to make it work, of course, because I do love this fireplace. And as far as the top, I can try to make it work. I can paint it or do something with it. The only part that I'm very concerned, and this is the fireplace that I'm referring to once again, this is in such imperfect condition. This is definitely worth whatever they was asking for, because this is in perfect condition. I mean, no scratches, nothing going on, beautiful. So as long this part is good, which I'm hoping that it is, I'm okay, because the top and even the bottom, I can work with that. But I want to make sure this whole thing right here is in good condition, because it's like the face of it, you know. So yes, y'all, I mean, this is something that I didn't expect, having my fireplace in pieces. And again, it had like a weird smell like smoke, so we're gonna make it work. So see you guys once we get everything together. We are currently watching Jeepers Creepers 2. We just finished the first one, but I just want to show you guys the fireplace. It looks kind of presentable. You guys can see some damage over here. It was very, very dirty, like super dirty. Here is my boyfriend. He is very upset. This is the top, y'all. Like, y'all can see how the scratches are, but just for the purpose of what I actually need this fireplace, it's gonna be okay. I was thinking about doing a DIY eventually, like the lime wash situation. I hope that it works too, because at this point, y'all, I just feel like I got scammed. But it looks better than how it was. Seriously, right? Looks better than how it was because I did a lot of cleaning, and I just need to figure out how to get this part not looking like that. But we need to connect and see if it works. But I mean, y'all can see same fireplace, but like they really took care of this one like a lot. The guy was very nice when he approached us. This one, we're gonna make it work. Morning. It's been a few days later. It's currently 7 o'clock in the morning. It's Tuesday, September 24, and 2 days ago we are officially on fall season, which I've been on fall season since probably the middle of September. That's when I started decorating. And yes, I don't know, I think by the time you guys see this video, the master bedroom makeover should be up, because I don't want to extend that no more longer than what it's been. So very excited to see how the space is gonna turn out. I also forgot to mention on this video about the outcome of the fireplace. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it looks better now. I did a deep cleaning, and I wish I could literally show you guys the whole, like the wipes and everything that I used, because they were dirty, like black, really bad. So I think part of the reason why the fireplace wasn't looking too good is because it was dirty, and part of the paint, as you guys saw, is kind of like cheap. But that's an easy DIY. Yes, Charlie's been so amazing these past few days. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of like just not really doing too much filming. I just been kind of like in my own thing, but today I need to get that content out, and I'm very excited. I hope I don't really miss anything. I'm planning to make some returns and go from there. I have a story time for you guys. Karen is back. Karen, I know if you're new here, you're probably very confused at this point, but yeah, Karen is back. Okay, y'all, so if you are new here and you're just catching up on my content, I'm just gonna briefly explain what has been happening since I'm moving here. We moving here probably like 5 or 6 months ago at this point. I need to really check back, but I think pretty much like 5 months, I would say, or 6. So neighborhood has been incredible. We love, you know, that all the stores are pretty much close to each other. We love the community. We love the apartment, actually. Like, it's very spacious. Max have a lot of room for him, even though the patio is kind of small. But like the interior of the apartment, if you guys haven't seen the empty apartment tour, this apartment is very big, and I love it. As far as the apartment itself, we don't have any complaints. However, the first night that we moved in here, the person downstairs was very angry, and she called the police on us. And when the police came in, the police wanted to know if Max was safe. So I don't know what she said on the call, that's the only thing that they were caring about. Luckily, you know, they both were very understanding, because as soon as I opened the door, I have Home Depot boxes behind me, so clearly I'm moving. So they were like, okay, we just got a call, we just wanted to make sure, you know, you guys are good and the dog is safe. I was like, yeah, he's safe. I mean, we just moving here like a day ago, and my dog is probably anxious and all of that. So they understood everything. They ended up asking for my ID or driver license. I technically didn't have to do that, but again, I mentioned this in my video that I feel like if I refuse to do that, like, that's kind of like a red flag because I don't really have nothing to hide, you know. So I was like, yeah, here's my driver license. And in my driver license, they can see my old address. Like, I came from Winston-Salem, you know, so they can see I'm new here. I just moved in, boxes behind, like, so you can tell the police was like almost like a waste of time. He was like, no, you're good. Like, I was trying to explain myself over and over. He's like, no, you're good. Don't worry about it. These people always calling for things like that. We just wanted to make sure you're fine. I was like, okay. I guess the police didn't did anything, of course, because what the heck. So the next morning, we got a note at our door saying like my dog keep them up for 3 o'clock in the morning and I don't know what. So the funny part is that when I'm only here, I took a lot of time off from work. I remember I took off probably like a week just because I wanted to make sure, first of all, I get my content, but also, you know, to settle, make sure Matt is good, unpack everything and just settle in the new place. So she straight up lied on that note because I remember, I think Terrence went to work and I stood here again. I was here for like the entire week and Matt was always beside me, like beside my bed all the time, like sleeping. So I don't know what she was talking about. So it's okay, she is one of those Karens that I never encountered before. So after that, I would say maybe like a week later, we were making pasta and it was like 5 p.m. We here just talking, laughing, you know, just cooking and just doing our thing. It's 5 p.m. y'all, like it's not even super late. And she started saying, shut up, and she started banging the floor. On her case, it will be the roof because we feel it on the floor over here. And for me, that was the last trap because I was serious. And I remember banging back with my feet, like boom, boom, boom. And after that, she went completely in silence. Completely. I ended up making that complaint to the leasing office and they sent a text message to all the residents to please be respectful. There's no need to leave notes on the door, banging the floors and doing extra stuff. This is a pet friendly community and we're allowed to have dogs and it's completely normal to, you know, hear dogs barking or howling or anything of that nature. They also ended up saying on that text to please don't call law enforcement because they're not going to do anything about it. I was very happy to see that text because I remember having like probably 2 comments from people saying like, well, maybe what is not allowed for you is allowed for her, you have to be considerate. No, I'm sorry, but like this is a pet friendly community complex and if you have issues with dogs barking, howling, or just being dogs because that's their freaking nature, they're not kids. I mean, they're listen and they're pretty smart, but at the end of the day, they're still dogs. I mean, seriously. And that's why some apartment complex, they don't allow dogs. They have restrictions. Here, we're able to have dogs. And the funny part is that she actually have a dog and he can be loud when he wants to. And I'm not even mad at it. He's a dog. So I'm glad that the listing office was kind of like on my side, honestly, because that was crazy. Since that incident, I got comments from you guys asking, hey, any update? You guys good? Did she ever bother you guys again? And I was like, no, she went completely in radio silence. She didn't engage with us at all and it was good. Mind you, all this time, I think she thought that she was anonymous because all these notes and all these things that she was doing, she was trying to keep herself anonymous. Like, do you think I'm stupid? Like, you banging my door, you're the only person literally acting extra. I know you're the person that is doing all these things. So I would say probably from that incident, maybe 3 months, she hasn't really bothered us at all. Tell me why. I'm getting off from work and we always communicate. I always call my boyfriend or he called me back and stuff like that. And he's telling me this lady, like, she started cursing at me. I say, who? And one thing about me, you're not gonna disrespect my man at all because he is the nicest person ever. And I don't know if you guys seen these TikToks where the man is very polite and very nice, and it's like a trend when the wife come over and she's like, no, tell me what you want to say to my face. I'm the type of person like that. Terrence, even in our arguments, he don't raise his voice. He's very calm. His demeanor is a sweetheart. And I think she read him very well because when we always go out, he opened the door for me. He always very kind with me. So she probably like, oh yeah, this is Kate. I'm gonna talk to him any kind of way. So Terrence told me that when he came back from work, she went out and she was cursing at him and using profanity and telling him that, I'm not gonna use those words here, but pretty much complaining that my dog is being howling or crying for 3 hours straight and blah blah blah. And Terrence, of course, as expected, he ignored her. Like, he didn't engage at all. So when he said that to me, I was heated, y'all. Like, I was so mad. All I wanted was to just speed up and come back home and knock her door and really like confront her because you're not gonna talk to us any kind of way. I cooled down because I know things probably could be going in a wrong way. I mean, I don't know. I mean, people like her, she probably can get physical with me or something. So I ended up coming home, and I was really waiting for her to say something because I park always my car like in front of her apartment because of course it's right there. Like she's downstairs, I'm upstairs. So I always park my car close to my apartment. So I was really waiting to see if she's gonna say something to me. She didn't, of course. And y'all, I'm a very sweet person, but I'm not gonna lie, sometimes my demeanor can come across a little bit like unwelcoming if I already have issues with you. Like, don't think I'm gonna be here like smiling to you or just being cool with you. Like, we already have beef, yeah, we beefing. So Terry's telling me all these things and I'm so upset, y'all. Like, I'm so mad. I'm more mad than the freaking fireplace means sheep. I'm more mad than see the fireplace stain. Me being upset at that clip, ignore that. That's nothing compared to how I was upset, because one thing you're not gonna do is disrespect my boyfriend. I don't even do that. So who are you? Yeah, I was so tired. I remember that day I wanted to leave a note at her door, and I wanted to make sure she understand everything that I'm saying. That I went to my computer, I went on my notes, and I made a very professional letter. I don't have a printer, so I went above to literally go to UPS, pay for it, and print 2 copies because I wanted to make sure I can write well, but I wanted to make sure she understand everything that I'm saying. That's exactly what I did. I sent an email to my leasing office and just pretty much telling her the whole tea. So we're gonna get into those receipts in a minute. So I'm gonna post part of the letter over here. I'm just gonna read it to you guys very briefly because at this point I just got fed up. And before I even go to this topic, because I know it's gonna be somebody always saying, yeah, but you know, probably your dog is very loud. Max is about to be 10 years. He's like, what, 8 or 9 at this point? He's old. And all he do, literally, like right now, if I show you guys right now, he's sleeping. I don't know if she's confusing somebody else's dog, because sometimes our neighbor next door, she have a dog and he constantly, you know, like he go crazy. So I don't know if she's like confusing my dog, or maybe actually my dog is getting anxious when we're not here. But I mean, what we can do, we work, you know, like I'm sorry. And this is the thing, I wouldn't have any problem if she will communicate those things with me personally. Like, just had the balls come to me and say, hey, I'm your neighbor, I understand you have a dog, I do have a dog, and I'm sorry, I just having a hard time to sleep, or whatever it is. Just communicate that to me. But you be nasty, banging doors, banging the floors, leaving notes, and doing all this extra stuff for no reason. And on top of that, calling the police on me. Y'all, in all the apartments that I lived before, I never got called the police, never in my life. So y'all know I was shaking. Like, I was like, I didn't know what was happening. And I never have complaints from any neighbors. And I always mentioned this before, all my lease and apartment managers, they've been so kind with me. They never had complaints about me. I always pay the rent on time, and I'm not trying to project myself like I'm this super person, right? Like, I hold myself accountable when I need to, but I'm just saying, like, my history, if you want to go back, I never have issues with anybody. We barely play music here too. So I sent this letter to her, and again, I'm gonna post it somewhere over here. So I put this letter in her door, and I make sure Terrence filmed me when I was putting it up, because people like her, that she's already lying, she can come something out of pocket like, oh my gosh, she got here physical, you know. So I was like, film me when I'm getting this letter, and I put it on the door. And that's exactly what he did, because again, people like her, I know how they can be. This is the letter that I sent. Hi neighbor, as you guessed, I'm your neighbor upstairs at the apartment, and I put the number. No, I'm not keeping this letter anonymous as you did the first time. Somehow we met each other under very unfortunate circumstances. I want to start saying that I encountered the most disrespectful person I ever seen, calling the police on me the first night that I just moved in, just because my dog was anxious for a new place, which is completely normal. Leaving notes at my door and banging the floors, in your case, your roof. A completely unnecessary act and very childish from your part. Your demeanor is very unwelcoming, coming from someone at your age. I see all the complaints that you have is around my lovely dog. Never ever in any place that I lived before I had issues in regards to that, which it makes this whole situation unbelievable. I did put a complaint against you, and I was very happy to see the leasing office taking actions in regards to your very unconsiderate behavior. They sent a very friendly reminder in a text form saying that this is a pet-friendly community complex, and these things that you are complaining about are totally normal. Not sure if it's any misunderstanding with that statement. We all are allowed to have our fur babies, and it's completely normal to hear dogs barking, howling, and just being dogs. For context, my dog is a husky. If you're not familiar with that breed, I highly suggest to educate yourself with a quick research and learn that they are a very communicative breed. It's no reason to come outside and use profanity towards us, be nasty and rude. I'm installing cameras in all my exteriors exteriors and interiors, as well our cars, for my own safety. You're coming across like someone out of their mind with a lot of uncontrollable rage. If things don't calm down, I will escalate this matter to law enforcement and court to have a civil conversation. Not sure if this is your first time living in an apartment, but this is expected living so close to each other, and that's the reason why people move to a house. Your complaints are not against any policy, and to be completely honest with you don't have any proof of these allegations. What I expect after this delivery to please leave us alone. There's no need to be disrespecting us and act out of character. I don't need an apology or a letter back. I had several proofs that I will keep sending to the leasing office as they understand that your behavior and complaints are very concerning. Have a great day, because I will. I made sure I put 3 tapes. That day was kind of breezy, so I wanted to make sure the letter get delivered, to be honest. So I made sure I tape it very well to the door. The next day, when I'm heading to work, I really wanted to make sure she read it, because this lady, I barely see her. I think Terrence really know how she looked like because I barely see her. The only thing that I know is that she's the white person. That's it. I don't know how she looked like. I mean, kinda, but I never really see her. She don't take her dog out. Her apartment, I can tell, is a mess. Sometimes she had her blinds open, and you know, sometimes we peek here and there. Like, I think it's normal. People always do that. And her apartment is a disaster. She don't take that dog out, so I'm pretty sure it's pee and poo inside. Like, I don't know, but it's a mess. So I don't really see this woman. I don't know if she work from home or she's retired. I don't know. I don't want to be in her business, but what I'm saying is, like, I don't really know how she look like as far as her face, but kind of like have a glimpse of her. But Terrence, she's been kind of like seeing her, and of course the interaction that she had with him recently is like, okay. So before I went to work the next morning, I wanted to make sure the letter wasn't there, because again, this lady, she barely go out. She always in her home. And before I left, because I leave at midnight, I went downstairs really quick. I picked a little bit and the letter was gone. So I know she read it. Tell me why after that letter was delivered. Of course, thank God I didn't have no notes back, because I was very specific. This whole time she thought that she was anonymous, and I said, I'm not keeping this letter anonymous. I'm your neighbor upstairs, and you have to stop acting childish. And I got some messages from the leasing office. They are so understanding. I mean, I don't want to read all of that, because I mean, what I sent to them, it was like very long, but they are so understanding, and I really appreciate that, because again, I will hold myself accountable if I know I'm wrong. But like, this lady is crazy. This is what the leasing office said. She was like, this is very unfortunate that you are not getting the respect that you deserve. We will continue to send notice and friendly reminders about situations like this, because you are right, this is an apartment style living, and you may hear your neighbor above, below, and next to you. I will have a conversation with this resident. If she continues to act out of line after the letter, please let me know. I know it may not to be a deal, but try to avoid the resident as much as you can. Thank you for letting me know, and I will be sure to get this resolved as quickly as possible. We want our residents to feel safe and enjoy their home, with or without their pets, so rest assured that I will do my best to resolve this. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. So I don't want to hear nobody in the comments trying to roast me like, well, you have a dog, you have a husky. Even the leasing office, they are aware. And again, my dog is not even that loud. I don't know where she's coming with these complaints. At this point, honestly, y'all, like, I don't want to use like race card, honestly, but in situations like this, it's kind of like, okay, are you profiling me? Because if I don't speak, people really think like I'm from here, which is fine. But at this point, you're charging us and you harassing us. And I told her that when they sent that text, she slowed down. Like, right, baby? She slowed down. Like, she didn't bother at all. She went completely silent. She didn't say nothing. But recently she wanted to disrespect my boyfriend and use profanity. Tell me why. For the past few days, her blinds are closed. She always have her blinds open all the time, y'all. All her blinds are closed. I don't really see her, nothing. I didn't say nothing but facts in my letter. This is the reason why people move to a house. And I'm not gonna get this question. It's time to get a house. I get these comments all the time. Y'all, let's be honest. It's almost hard to get a house in 2024. Let's be honest. Like, I mean, we are not back in the day when our parents was able to get houses very cheap and like furnish them instantly and all of that. As far as the furnished part, I'm good. I know whatever house I get, I already had to furnish it, honestly, because I like everything that I have. But honestly, y'all, the marketplace, when it comes to like housing and stuff, the rates, you can have sometimes the best credit and they still trying to get you. It's hard to get a house. So I always get these questions, and you know, I get it. You know, people are like, girl, it's time to get a house. If we get a house and we talk about this, we're gonna just rent a house, because I don't want to buy a house that I don't really love. I don't want to be there. But yeah, the house is gonna come, y'all, and eventually, you know, I'm trying to get my career together. You know, it's a lot of things I'm trying to do first before we actually settle. But you know, I lived in an apartment before and we never experienced this. You you know, I mean, I never experienced that. So yeah, it's very unfortunate, but I'm glad that they're taking actions. Terrence went outside yesterday to take the trash out, and he heard a conversation downstairs. I don't know if she was on the phone or she was talking with somebody in person, but she was, I guess, kind of heated talking, and the only thing that he heard was what again?
Her talking about like how she went upstairs to handle something, man.
Yeah, my boyfriend said that he overheard that she's saying something about I went upstairs, blah blah blah. I don't know. So I don't know if she's talking about us or I don't know. But yeah, that lady needs to calm down, because I'm very serious when I'm talking about taking her to court or put a restraining order. And I was even thinking, in cases like this, if you actually have proof, which I do, and I'm still gonna accumulate proof because we're about to install cameras everywhere. In cases like this, because it's harassment and all that, did that person get evicted? I think they probably do. At this point, you are disrupting the peace. So I'm guessing that you might get evicted or something. So yes, y'all, that's been the tea, y'all. I was about to wait for the next video because I know this video is gonna be long and I've been just talking forever. But it's crazy, y'all. It really is. And you already know, I'm spicy. When it comes to stuff like that, I can handle it very well. I always gonna defend myself. I have boundaries, and you guys know I don't like to be disrespected. I don't. And the way that she's talking about my dog, if they come to this home, the way that everything is organized and beautiful versus her apartment, which is a mess, because I've seen it. She don't even have a reed in her door. It's no homey. It's cold just like her. Like, yeah, her entire demeanor, like they can tell like who is the problem in this conversation. So yes, y'all, just wanted to give you that tea before we move to our master bedroom makeover, which again, you guys gonna get that video before this video anyways. But we don't have too much to do this morning. We're just taking the day slow. Yesterday, I did so much cleaning, like deep cleaning in our kitchen, the bathrooms. I did a little laundry, like all the comforters and stuff. So we got on that. So then, you know, we can just start straight up just doing our decorating with me. Still debating if I want to keep the fireplace there, the new one that we got, or just bring back the black one. I think in the meantime, I'm gonna keep it on the bedroom, even though it looks big, but we love it. We actually got it on this morning and Terrence was like, my God, it looks so good. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm just so excited that I was able to get a piece from a home that she wasn't feeling love. Okay, I know furniture doesn't have feelings, okay? But it's so beautiful to see a piece just kind of like flourish and be her own element again. Because this fireplace is beautiful. She's not ugly, but unfortunately it got in the hands of the wrong people. But it looks good now. It looks more cleaner, and we might keep it there for a while and we will see. I might do some Christmas shopping today because I've been seeing some stuff from Walmart that I'm very interested in. I was about to buy a new tree this year. It's one that is going viral on TikTok. I will post it over here from Walmart. It's like $200, but I was like, okay, slow down, because I do love my Christmas tree. It's very big, so I'm gonna keep that Christmas tree. And yeah, I just gonna keep things just simple, because I was like, girl, you're going back to spending. No. Anyway, y'all, I guess I'll catch you guys later if I have anything interested, but we're about to film in a little bit. It's currently 7:45, so I'm about to just kind of wait until the sun is out because it's still early, and then we go from there.